Hi, this is a tutorial about People First language and what you need to know about it. First off, People First language puts the person before the disability and describes what a person has, not who a person is. So analyzing our current state at our school, I have observed that there has been inappropriate words or phrases used as of she's autistic, the handicapped students, or the SPED students, or he is crippled, that student is mentally ill. All of the above would be inappropriate statements that does not use the people first language. So inappropriate language. So let's educate ourselves on what we need to say. People with disabilities is our nation's largest minority group. It's the most inclusive and most diverse group. It includes all ages, genders, religions, ethnicities, sexual orientations, and social economic levels. They are people in society, moms and dads, brothers and sisters, employees, friends, neighbors, students, and teachers, just to name a few. So as you can see, that inappropriate language of these groups basically includes everybody in the nation of some sort, because the nation is the largest of our disability of minority groups. So what we actually need to say, we need to follow the people first language. What does that mean? Well, we should always say people with disabilities, or Larry has autism, Bill has Down syndrome, or children who participate in special education. As you can see, we put the person first before we put the disability. So, for example, we should use pronouns like Larry, Bill, Sally, the person's name, and always use it first. Or we could use common nouns such as children, mother, father, teenager, student. These also would be representations of done first as long as it's before the disability. The last one could be collective nouns such as people, family, staff, teachers, students. These would, as long as these are done first before we represent what the disability the student could potentially have, this would also be appropriate. Other items that you might want to recognize. So appropriate would be brain injury instead of brain damaged. Uh, Congenital disability instead of birth defect. Communicates with her eyes instead of she's nonverbal. Accessible parking instead of handicap parking. And she uses instead of she has a problem with. All of these are other additional words that need to be used instead of what we have probably used in the past or what has been recognized as inappropriate behavior in society. This all falls under the people first language. So always remember, use your people first language in all aspects of your life whenever you are talking about anyone that has a disability or who has been born with a disability, who lives with a disability each day. Remember, they are the largest minority group in the United States, and we need to treat them just like they are brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, and friends, neighbors of each other.